Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I cannot believe I am actually making this video today. As you'll see by the title of this video, today I'm going to be surprising my mum with a hot tub in the garden. I genuinely cannot believe I've pulled this off, or at least I think I have. A bit of backstory to this, me and my mum have been wanting to get a hot tub literally since lockdown last year, like 2020. And we kind of spoke about it, but then in the end summer holidays kind of happened and we just left it and it never happened. And then this year I kind of brought it back up again because I've just finished uni, so I have literally nothing to do. We were both chatting about it a bit, but we didn't really come to any conclusion. We're just kind of waiting for something, I don't know what. My mum has an idea that we want a hot tub, but she has no idea that I have actually bought us one. So I'm going to set it all up today and I'm going to try and catch her reaction on camera if I can. She's at work at the moment. I've got 4 or 5 hours, so I'm just going to try and get it all done before she gets home. And let's just hope for the best. So I've got so many bits and pieces that I need to put together. I've got the hot tub right here. We ended up going, well, I say we, it's actually I ended up going for a layzspa Bahamas. I also have in here all the chemical kit that you have to put in it, which bear in mind if you want to do this you have to buy separately. I then have a gazebo that I bought from Argos. I think it was like £25. I think it'll be fairly flimsy, but I'm sure it'll do the job. And then last of all, I have the mat that goes underneath, which is just here. And that basically just like keeps the heat in through the bottom of the hot tub. So I literally have no idea what I'm doing, like not a clue. I just knew I needed to buy all these bits and pieces, and I cannot believe that my mum doesn't know, because obviously we live together, so anything that got delivered here. And like the hot tub had to have a 2-man delivery, like it was a massive thing, and it actually got delivered at about 10 to 4. Now my mum finished, she works in a school, so she finishes at around like 3:15, but she usually stays and like marks and does different things until like 4:30 around there. But sometimes she just unexpectedly comes home at like 3:30 without warning. So I got a message from the delivery people saying that like your package is going to be delivered in the next 20 minutes. This is about 3:30, and I was like, oh my god, I need to make sure that whatever happens she does not come home. So I had to message Sam. You'll have seen her in some of the like Disney vlogs who she works with, and was like, please do not let my mum leave whatever happens, because I didn't want her to get home and there'd be like a massive truck. So I kind of had a backstory that if she hadn't come back I would have said that it was for a friend, that I was just taking it a parcel for her because she wasn't in, and it was a 2-man delivery and like they couldn't just leave it, so she redirected it to our house. That was my backstory, and I was just going to leave it in the garage for her, but thankfully I didn't need it. And then all of the other things just happened to come while she was at work, so I was very lucky. But this floor protection thing came literally half an hour ago. I didn't know if it would come on time. All the others I ordered ages ago, but I kind of didn't know whether I needed this, and it was like £40, and I was like, I don't want to pay £40 for something that's not necessary. But I read a few reviews and I was like, do you know what, if it's going to stop the heat going out the bottom, I'll just buy it. But that was on like Monday, it's Thursday today, so I was like, oh my god. I ordered off Amazon and it said it was going to come either Thursday or Friday, and I wanted to actually do this yesterday, but in the end it was bad weather yesterday, so I didn't actually end up wanting to do it yesterday. But I was like, if this comes on Friday that's too late, because it's half term starting tomorrow and I want it to be ready all so we can have it for half term. Then it told me yesterday it's going to be here by 3 o'clock today. So I was like, what I'll have to do is set up everything else, but I won't be able to put any water in the hot tub. I'll just be able to blow it up, set the gazebo up, do all of that, and then at the last minute, hopefully if it arrives, put this under it, put the hot tub on it, and then fill it up and just hope she doesn't come home. But also yesterday she told me she's gonna come home at like 3:30 today because it's the year 11's last day. So she was like, there's no reason for me to stay after school, I'll be home at like 3:30, and I was like, to be fair, like, this is what worries me. In theory, she should not know. She should have no idea that this is happening. But so many things she says, I feel like she knows. I even had a dream last night that she knew, and she was just like, yeah, I already knew. So I'm like, I'm literally freaking out, because the thing is, I tell her everything, like every detail that happens in my life. So keeping this from her for weeks has been hard, and I've had so many times where I've nearly said something about it. I've managed to keep it in, but I'm still really scared that she somehow knows. I've told a couple of people that I've kind of had to tell, and I'm just hoping none of them have slipped up, but I feel like hopefully they would have let me know if they accidentally said something. But anyway, I've been talking for literally 5 minutes, so let's just get straight into the video. So to start with, I'm gonna open the hot tub inside to like get a feel, because I don't really want to be standing outside for like an hour or something trying to figure it out. And then once I've opened it and got all the parts out, then we'll move outside and start setting it up, open like the big mat thing. Also, yesterday we were doing some gardening and our hose is actually broken. So my sister was here and she knows, and I looked at her and I was like, the hose is broken, but I had to like whisper it, and she was like, So I don't know what I'm doing about that, but thankfully I think we have a spare hose in the garage which is attached to the tap in the garage, so I might just have to like hope that it reaches outside. If not, I'll have to figure out how to move the hose to the outside tap. This is the thing, I do nothing without consulting my mum. So if like my mum was in on this, which obviously she can't be, she would be like helping me figure it all out, but I'm having to do it all on my own. And there's nobody else like around that can just help me. Anyway, that's enough talking, let's get into it. Oh my word guys, this is it, it's right here. I don't know how to get this out without breaking any bones. Oh my gosh! Also, if anybody's wondering, we did consider getting like a proper hot tub, like a permanent one. But because we've never had one, we don't know how often we would use it, and we didn't want to go out and spend a lot of money on one to only use it like once a month. So we decided kind of before I did this, that it would be best to get one of these blow up ones so we can kind of see what we think of it. And then maybe in a couple of years or whatever, we'll get a proper one. Woo, I have no idea what any of these parts are going to be. This is wild, I cannot believe I'm actually doing this. There's no way I can lift these things out. Okay, I'm going to have to cut them out again. How the hell do I do this? I don't know how deep or heavy this is, but I'm thinking very. And I don't know how to get it out. What's in here? Oh my god, I have no idea what this is, but it's massive. Ooh, this looks fancy. This might be like the controller thing. I'm also gonna have to hide all of these boxes when she gets back so she doesn't notice that anything's different until I take her outside. So we have one of these like filter things that I always see people have. Oh my god, how am I gonna get this out? This is actually insane. What am I doing? I don't want to like break it either. Okay, there's like a bunch more bits and pieces here as well, which I don't know what they do. And I, as we know, if you've watched any of my videos, I'm not one for reading the instructions, so this could be very bad. Oh, how am I going to get this out without breaking it? Here we go. Ooh. So this is like the heating system, I guess. So that is the box empty, just like of the hot tub as far as I'm aware. So I'm gonna tidy all that up and hide it in the garage. Right, this is it, we are back. I now have this. I'm assuming this is like the main bit. I could be totally wrong here. I already feel like I'm way out of my depth for this. Like I literally have no idea what I'm doing. I've not even like actually done anything. I've just taken out the box. I think before I start to blow up the hot tub, I might actually get the floor mat out and see kind of how big it is and where it's gonna fit in the garden, because I haven't quite figured that out yet. Okay, I'm moving on to this thing, which is the floor mat. I need to find the scissors wherever they've gone. Here we go, oh my god. I guess it's like hopscotch mats, kind of, if anybody had those as a kid. Or like, I don't know what else it's like, kind of like yoga mats maybe. So I went with the square one, only because it was cheaper than the round one, but I guess it probably doesn't matter. Oh, it smells disgusting. I don't know what like, but it's not nice. I'll give you that warning in advance. If you oh my god, what is that smell? That is disgusting. Okay, so we have, I'm gonna guess 9, 10. Oh yeah, there's one extra piece which is like here, I don't know if you can see it, which is for like the whole motor thing. So there's 10 pieces, that does make sense. The smell is horrific. Right, let's go outside and see if we can build it. Don't mind the fact that I'm actually wearing Crocs, because by the way I love Crocs, but I'm thinking here is going to be the best kind of place for it to go. Okay, so change of plan, it turns out it's actually circle. I thought I'd bought a square one, but the edges are definitely round, so I guess I went for circle in the end, I don't know. Okay, now that I'm looking at it as it's made, I get the feeling this is the square one. I think the round one is even more round, but I could be wrong about that, I don't know. Also, there's like a couple of tiny pieces missing, but like it's still fine, it fits together really well. Also, not all of the pieces are the same colour, so I'm not sure about that. It seems fine, it looks good, but bear in mind it cost £40, so I don't know whether it's the best quality or not, but it all fits together fine and it looks okay, so there is my small review on that. I'm now going to go and grab the actual hot tub from inside and lay it on here, and I'm going to try and feed the wire through the window so that I can charge it, because I don't think yeah, we don't have one of those like outdoor charging things, which is kind of annoying, so I'm gonna have to poke it through the window and just hope that that works. Fits really nicely onto this mat. When I bought it, it did say that all models fit, and this isn't one of the biggest ones. There's quite a lot of bigger ones in there. I now need to watch some like type of YouTube video or go and look at the instructions and actually figure out how to start blowing this up and everything else. So I'll be back with you once I've done that. Guys, this is insane. I cannot believe I actually own that right now. Like, that is so crazy. I'm genuinely gonna get in it just to see what it's like. You guys can come with me. I'm going in. Oh my god. This is massive. This is so good. It says it's, this one, as I said earlier, this one is the Bahamas, and it says it's between 2 to 4 people. I definitely think 4 people my size could squeeze in. I feel like if you have like big people though, like especially men, 4 might be a squeeze, but this is amazing. I cannot believe I have this. I'm now going to try and figure out what I have to do next, because genuinely that last step took me like probably half an hour to an hour. It's not that hard, I just don't have brains, so yeah, but it is officially blown up. I feel like even if she gets home now, this is better than nothing. Okay, so it looks like from there I now have to inflate the lid. So when I got it, there was 2 separate pieces, this outside one and then the inside one, and I literally just put them both inside each other, and I'm gonna inflate the inside bit, and that will make the lid. Okay, so I think that is all of the blowing up we have to do. I think I now maybe just have to fill it up with water, but I need to like connect a bunch of stuff and sort that out, and then hopefully find a hose pipe that works. It's now time to fill the hot tub with water. I have managed to locate a hose which actually fits all the way from the garage to here. The only thing is I don't know if it works, so I'm gonna leave this on and then I'm gonna go turn on and we'll just see what happens. So the bad news is the tap is too stiff, I can't turn it, and I don't know how I'm gonna get it to turn. So I'm gonna go and work on that, see if I can figure it out. I'll be back hopefully when the hot tub's actually filling up with water. Okay, so I finally got the hose working. I had to call my grandma, who is here right now, to help me because I couldn't figure it out, but I finally got it working and the water is going in. Like, this is gonna be so good. I cannot wait for it to get full. Okay, so the hot tub is still filling up. I'm just about to start building the gazebo. I'll probably just time lapse it because my grandma's gonna help me build it, because I have no idea how to build a gazebo, believe it or not. Once me and my friend went camping and we had to get other people to build our tent because we couldn't do it. So this is definitely gonna be an experience, and then hopefully by that point the hot tub will be filled up, and then we'll just have to do a few finishing touches before my mum gets back. Which, what time is it now? It's 20 to 1. She'll be home in like 3 hours maybe, so I've still got quite a while, but knowing me, it will actually take that long. On the review I read, somebody said these were easy to put together. I beg to differ. Okay, this is an update. We have a square top of the gazebo, and the hot tub is also filling up very nicely, so this is going wonderfully well. Oh, every time I put one in, another one comes out. Guys, I actually cannot believe this. Like, I feel so crazy. So the hot tub is now completely full, I'll show you in a second, and the gazebo is half built. I'm having to break for lunch because I haven't eaten anything all day, I don't think, so I've just been like trying to sort this out. But after that, there's not that much more to do, so this is actually going really, really well. So this, I'm inside for the second, but this is it. That's the hot tub completely full of water, and then the half-built gazebo, which you've kind of already seen. So yeah, this is going really well. Guys, we have progress. This is the current situation. I've just put these extra 4 legs on the bottom to make it a bit taller, so it's like halfway up. And now I'm gonna put this like green thing on, if I can. That should be very interesting. We'll see how this goes. Oh my god, the gazebo is done. I genuinely cannot believe I actually just built that myself, with a slight bit of help, but mostly by myself. I'm now gonna move it over there, start attaching lights. We are on the home stretch now, guys. This is so exciting. This is the current situation. How good is that? I cannot believe I actually did that. So the gazebo is all completely up and stable now, and I've grabbed these lights which I'm gonna kind of like bring around the top and attach with string, so hopefully that will look really cute. I don't know exactly what my plan is, but I will show you guys as I go. Guys, this is it. I've officially done it. I have pulled this off, I'd like to think. Obviously my mum's still at work, so I don't actually know if anybody's told her, but I'm just hoping they haven't. I'm gonna show you guys what it's like with the jets on. It's literally so cool. You basically just press this button and they go on. How amazing is that? Like, isn't that just the coolest thing ever? I can't believe I pulled this off. Also guys, this is what you can see from inside the living room, so I'm gonna have to shut the curtains and hope that she doesn't mention anything. So I was saying to my grandma earlier that we were watching a movie last night, and usually I wouldn't come in here in the day because I'd just either go in my room or in the kitchen or whatever. Like, I wouldn't come and sit in here on my own. So she won't probably suspect anything if the curtains are shut, so that's what I'm gonna do. Whereas if she walks in and sees that, then obviously it's gonna be kind of ruined. The only other thing as well is down here, there's like a really thick wire coming through the window. I'm just gonna hope that she doesn't notice it. And it's currently about 2:45, so I have maybe like 45 minutes or so until she gets back to just like, I don't know, panic, I guess, that she already knows. It's now 3:15 and my mum will literally be home any minute. But I kind of realised I forgot to properly explain to you guys why I did this. So obviously it's just a nice thing to do for my mum, but basically in the UK Mother's Day was literally months ago. I think it was in like March, and I didn't get my mum anything because the thing I actually wanted to get her I couldn't get until very recently. So we bought that last week to kind of, I still bought it to throw off the scent, but I thought this could be such a good Mother's Day present, even though it's like 2 or 3 months late and I already got her something. So yeah, I'm gonna put this camera down here now, and hopefully I'm just gonna turn it on, leave it running, and hopefully get a reaction. Also, you might not be able to see it, but behind me in the window I've got a GoPro, there it is, that I'm gonna put on. So just in case something happens to this camera, hopefully I'll catch the reaction on that camera. And I also might like film the audio on my phone if nothing else. So if all else fails, hopefully I'll still have at least something. But just fingers crossed this is all gonna go to plan. Happy Mother's Day! Oh my god.
Yeah, which one is it?
It was Bahamas. It's the only one I could buy.
Because there was one that came on deal today and I looked at it and nearly got it. How much did it cost?
£350.
That's not bad.
So that was £350, this amount was £40.
Yeah.
And then you bought the lights.
I love that gazebo.
Gazebo was £25.
That's a bargain.
And then what else? So like the chemicals were 35. So altogether it's not been that bad.
That is
And
really
the lid's
good.
over there. But I don't, you probably didn't notice the panic yesterday when the hose was broken.
Yeah.
I was like, how am I gonna do it?
The gardening.
Pardon?
I thought you meant that. I thought that was for like the gardening.
I'm gonna show her the bubbles now. She's on the phone to Sam. I was very worried that it would get out.
She was worried it was gonna get out.
Oh, ta-da! Ta-da! Hey, that's quite warm, isn't it?
I hope.
It is finally time. We're going in. I don't think it's that cold considering what we're wearing. Right, I'm getting in. Oh! Yeah, you've water. Good idea. Ooh, it is warm actually.
Is it? Warm?
It's so nice! Get in, get in! If anybody's managed to get this far in the vlog, we've had our hot tub for about 5 days now and we absolutely love it. Like, if anybody's considering getting one, I would definitely recommend it. But this is the first day we're actually going in it at night. It looks really bright on the camera, but it's getting a little bit dark. So once the lights, like these little lights here, come on, I will show you guys what it looks like. It's so cool.